David, you know what to do. Hit that intro.
When you're not too busy, trying to waste some time. Watched every show, don't know where to go, you wish time would go by. I mean, I have a suggestion, do whatever you want with it. It's not your first, but it's not your last. Your second favorite podcast. Your second favorite podcast. The show that is just for you. Your second favorite podcast. We're not doing it for the few. Your second favorite podcast. Conversations all over the place. Just sit back and relax. Your second favorite podcast. Your second favorite podcast.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here, and welcome to your second favorite podcast. I'm your host, Nico, and I'm with my lovely girlfriend, my co-host. That's my girlfriend, Miss Jada.
Yeah.
I like how when you said it, you put the mic away.
Oh. Sorry.
It's all right. Go ahead, girl. How you been?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. What you been up to lately?
I got so many questions for you right now, so let's just get into it.
All right.
How would you feel? Because all right, go ahead, look for what you need to look for.
I was looking for my phone.
It's gone. You lost it.
You took my phone?
No.
Yeah, you did. It's right here. Go ahead.
I folded it. Hey, don't ever say that wherever you work at does not benefit you outside. You could say school cannot benefit you outside of school, but work can always benefit you outside. I folded this hoodie so nice and neat. You know, it just looks so nice. All from folding hoodies at work and clothes because, the season's changing. So I do a lot of air folding because I'm lazy. But, all right. So, here's my questions for you. It's 21 questions on here. So,
Dang. Okay.
I might skip some because some of them might be, and I might edit them. We'll see. These are just single Twitter questions. So he's going to pretend he's single, or he's going to refer back to when he was single and such and other.
Okay.
But before I get into those questions, I have a tiny question for you. What if you know how holistic people, naturalists and herbalists and all those people of the spiritual lifestyles and
Yeah, I get you.
those where they they dress different.
Right.
And some of them wear heavy makeup, some wear no makeup at all, some wear flowers, and some wear a lot of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or just revealing clothing.
Right.
What if I started doing that? How'd you feel?
Ooh.
Like this one girl has a blue wig and she puts beads in her wig.
If you start
And she has dark eyeliner and then it's blue underneath. And she wears crochet outfits.
See, the thing about stuff like that, you just implementing it, it's hard. It's a hard transition for me because it's like I'm not used to you doing that.
Yeah.
So now I have to adjust myself to see it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't know. I probably have to see you.
See, my problem is I can't stick to one thing,
Mm-hmm.
but my style will never stay the same, but it's always going to be what I want it to be. I'm always going to stay it's never going to be no bright colors. I don't like wearing bright colors.
Right.
So you got to get some you could, that's
So
what
I mean, to answer your question, probably not initially.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work for you, I'll say it.
That's good. That's key. If it doesn't work for me.
But what if you like it?
Keep your mouth shut.
Okay. Y'all heard it here first. But go ahead.
All right. So let's get to these Twitter questions thread. How long have you been single? So before me, how long were you single?
3 years.
Whew. It's a long time. That's a way to get to know yourself, though,
Sure did. No, I know myself very well now.
Yeah.
Still question things that I do, but I know. Go ahead.
And you know what you like and what you don't like.
There we go.
Good.
Hashtag we know now.
Why were you single?
Wasn't ready for a relationship.
And?
Didn't want to be one. I wanted to be by myself.
When you were single, were you talking to a lot of females? A lot meaning 3 at a time, or in the span of the 3 years, was it like one every year, or?
It was a lot at a time. It was like 3 or more at a time.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought these questions were gonna be more like, I don't know, more in depth than this. But go ahead.
How do you cope with loneliness?
Ooh. Talking to people.
Just random.
So you're
people?
saying no, like hitting up people that I know. But can I use that as an answer?
Yeah, of course.
Because I thought maybe if I'm lonely, it's because I can't talk to them.
Yes. So
if it's not resorting to a person, it's more like doing videos and playing games.
entertaining yourself. Got it.
Yeah, or hanging with family. But yeah.
Okay. It says, do you have a favorite ex that you would go back to? High school can count.
Do I have a favorite ex? Is it okay for me to say no?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because I don't really think they would.
If you were single right now.
I don't think they'll live up to what I remember them as.
True.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't put all that into that. This is interesting, yo.
I like it.
She just made this up. I didn't know.
I didn't make it. I found it on Twitter
Well,
by this lovely woman.
She just brought it up. So we didn't schedule. We didn't stage this.
You got your phone. Google what the definition of hippie is. Because I'm still trying to understand. And hemptress.
Hemptress. It's my favorite crafting app.
Because I was looking for hippie clothing when I think I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it's stuff in me. I just like to learn all these things. So learning is fun. Learning is
a
fun.
person or unconventional appearance, typically having long hair and wearing beads, associated with a subculture involving a rejection of conventional values and taking the can't say it. I know what I want to say it.
Hallucinogenic?
Yeah. My
Drugs.
tongue would not let me say that.
Hallucinogenic drugs.
Yeah.
Okay, so hemptress.
Relating to hippies or subculture associated with them, I guess. Right? Did that help you?
Relating to...
Don't make a shortage in the court. Did it answer your question?
Yeah, it's what I thought it was. I
Okay.
knew they were going to relate it to the 60s.
Yeah.
Hemptress. H-E-M-P. I think it's T-R-E-S, or I think so. Maybe I'll finish it for you. No, hemp.
Oh.
H-E-M-P.
H-E-M-P.
Yeah.
Trust.
Maybe that's not a word.
Mm-mm. What is it from? You see it on
This
there?
girl's Twitter bio info. She said holistic hemptress. It sounds
Probably just making that up.
it could.
Is it one of the questions or something?
No, it's from another girl.
Okay.
We'll go back to the questions when I'm done.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna skip that one. Oh, okay. No, I got a good question for that. When you were single and you were talking to several people, did you always initiate the conversation, basically shooting your shot, or did you wait? Were you usually waiting for them to say something?
Most of them, I said something. You mean like just started a conversation with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time with me.
Okay. So can you give us an example of what would you say
Hey.
in the DMs? Kick.
Well, we weren't new people. I had their numbers already.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I mean, I don't understand. Anyone that can like hit somebody up on Instagram or Twitter, you have a lot more confidence than I ever will, because I feel like it gives off the wrong impression.
I have more confidence than you.
Huh?
I have more confidence than you.
Yeah. It's just weird because it seems like I can't. You get the wrong impression of me before I even get to say anything to you.
Yeah.
But I always see like girls will tweet out and be like, "Yo, just if you wanted to hit me up, just say that or something, or just be upfront. Is that possible? Can I really just be like, hey?
It depends on the female.
I mean, I said, because look, most times, now I think about it, most times guys will be like, oh, man, I'd just be like, hey, you beautiful, and this and that and the other.
Does not win.
Right, and it doesn't. So I'm like, I don't want to say that. Like, most of the times, if I see a girl and I want to talk to her, I was like, hey, you seem funny. And I kind of want to pick at your brain. But that sounds weird in the DM. You don't hear my voice, though. You just see those words. It seems a little creepy.
Yeah, because when that guy DM me saying, yo, I need to chill with you, I was like...
That's the funniest approach. Yo, we need to chill sometime.
I understand his enthusiasm and excitement. Like, you meet, like, you see somebody, you're like, oh, my gosh, they seem so cool. Right. I understand, but it's like, hi, how are you? It's good.
Yeah, and I think the simple heys are weird to me. Hey, how are you? Is like, I feel like the way that I want to start it is being funny.
True.
And that shows you a little bit how I am, you know.
Okay.
That's it. So,
in the past and in your current present, are you open to are you open to long distance relationships?
Nope.
No.
With a hard peaked nope. Chuck was loud, but nope.
Have you experienced one before?
Yes, multiple.
Dang.
Yeah.
You crazy.
And
why give me one big one that failed?
I don't know. I'm acting like she listens to this. It was a girl from New Jersey, and we tried to.
All you Southern boys love the up north girls.
No, she messaged me first. I just told you about how I don't like to. She messaged me first,
and y'all made it a relationship.
It was like 2 or 3 months. We kind of claimed each other for a second, had a date and everything.
A date? How?
We did. No, we had like a date. We started dating.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So, but it was just kind of, it was annoying because we was like, oh, I want to come see you, and then it was like, okay, she was gonna come to see me, but then something always comes up. I was like, if I didn't FaceTime with you, you seem like catfishing me.
Yeah, sure does.
So I was like, but that was just a weird thing to be like. But that was most of the girls I met were off the internet, and it's easier to be friends with someone that's not around because they don't have a genuine perspective on you. You make that perspective.
Basically, yeah. You paint the picture of what you want.
Exactly. Especially since you're like over social media and you paint social media how you want to.
Got it.
Hashtag.
What would you or have you done when your ex popped back up in your life?
A little bit more detail on that one. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Like, what would I do if she hits me up?
Yeah, if you saw her pass by one time,
I'll talk to her.
No.
I'm a different person. I mean, during that 3 years, I would have been like, man, I'm like, get out my face. But no, I have no reason to be angry. I'll just be like, hey, how you been?
A nice Facebook message from, I say your last two serious ex-girlfriends, even though I think there's not a second one.
No, it's just
one. Okay.
So it's still the same question.
Yeah.
If they hit me up.
A nice Facebook message saying,
hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
If I see you got a girlfriend now, how's that relationship going?
It's been great. You
don't get in depth about that, do you?
I always say the same thing. So she get on my nerves, but she's my baby.
You get on my nerves.
Because I don't like to play it as, oh yeah,
we have an issue.
This is great. Like oh man, I love it. Like it's not me, but I also don't want to diminish our relationship because I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's only when I'm talking to Aaliyah, I'm like, he got on my damn nerves today.
Yeah.
No, I'm mad at him.
Because sometimes people like just voicing their opinion, the negative opinion, even though if it's 10% or 20, you just like to talk about that more than, oh my gosh, we did this today and he made me do. He was so funny. No one wants to keep hearing all that cheesy crap after a while. So
a lot of the time I do say I'm happy when people say, how are you?
Yeah.
When people say, how are you? I felt like I was mumbling.
Yeah.
When people say, how are you? I say I'm happy or I'm lovely and all that other good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I already know the answer to this question, but let our fans know. What was your longest relationship? How long?
Actually, you are.
What?
You officially are. You're 3 months. No.
A year and 3 months? Yeah.
Yeah, 3 months. Because my last one was a year and 2 months.
Dang, you remember that? I don't even.
Let me forget.
Oh.
Kept bringing it up.
That was still 3 years
Every
ago.
month was a anniversary, though.
Oh. Ew.
So.
That's ugly. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
I believe it exists.
3 words that describe your ex.
Wow, why is it all that question?
I thought it was a good one.
I don't know.
Give me 2 good ones and 1 bad one. How
2
about that?
good and 1 bad?
Yeah.
Chill. I can't ever say anybody's really funny because I just laugh at everybody.
Yeah, you can't say that. Unless somebody like constantly made you crack
Yeah.
up, then they're not funny to you.
Kind and naive.
What was the first one?
Chill.
Okay, chill, calm, and naive. That's fine. Okay, so this is a question. It says turn-offs, but not sexually. We're talking about turn-offs with what you're attracted to. What grabs your attention when you see a female? When you just
turn
see
off
a
or
female.
turn on?
Turn on.
Okay.
Turn-offs are next.
Yeah.
What grabs your attention when you first see a female?
Hair, smile, and eyes.
Okay. Why the eyes?
Because when I talk to people, I stare into them.
Mm-hmm.
And nice to have pretty eyes while I'm staring into them.
I feel like I've never seen a female with ugly eyes. Unless they're like
There's
droopy or something by accident.
They're not really by accident. They're not eyes are not ugly.
Yeah.
It's just some like show up. Like some of them just kind of stand out.
Mm-hmm.
Like some girls that just have normal brown eyes. Some girls just have normal hazel eyes. But between the whole face ratio to eyes, sometimes you be like, you got some pretty eyes. Most of the times people say that because they got colorful eyes, but
yes,
I just think it fits for your face. Like you have pretty eyes, just because it fits your face.
Yeah, my dad has nice narrow eyes too. I think I get it from him.
I wouldn't know that.
They're narrow, like weird.
Yeah,
but they look nice on him. So I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So turn-offs. Back, just to relay the question. Turn-offs of what turns you off when you first see a female.
When I first see a female, her laugh.
That's here, but all right.
I'm sorry. What?
That's fine. You just got to give me some more.
That doesn't work?
It does work. It's any information is good information. But
okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, you mean like without even talking to her? I gotta
I'll just say by distance.
Oh, okay.
This is judgmental 101.
Can I say the way she talks?
That's hearing, but that's fine too.
Dang it. So it's just visual.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, all visual stuff.
You need some help?
I don't want to sound negative about it, but like piercings. I don't like too many piercings.
That's a good one. That makes sense.
I guess I could say hair too. But it's not a specific. It's just like if the hairstyle doesn't fit the person.
Gotcha.
I don't like it. But I mean, who am I to say?
You're somebody who observes and
clothes.
Yeah.
The way she dressed. Like I ain't trying to say you should dress top of the line, but if you're like wearing these weird shoes with this shirt and you was confident about that,
yeah, he's just
and I'm like,
that makes sense. Okay, give me one more.
I just gave you 3.
I didn't ask for 3. I just said turn.
Oh, one more turn off. Teeth. I guess if I like a smile, why not be mindful of it? Mm-hmm. But I'm not expecting everybody to have a perfect smile. Mm-hmm.
You just don't want no brown stuff on nobody's teeth.
I don't want to make it seem like you
looking
ain't,
like they on crack.
Well, there's so nice. I've seen a girl with nice crooked looking teeth. Like they're white. She's keeping up with them.
Well,
she
yeah,
just never
crooked.
got braces.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's why I said brown and
right. But yeah, it seems
teeth.
like they're not keeping up with this.
Yes.
Keeping up.
Okay, this one is a bit vague, but we're going to say a song that it says that describes your mood, but that's really vague. So I'm going to say
Song that puts me in the mood.
a song that reminds you of your last relationship.
A song that reminds me of my last relationship. Mm-hmm. I have no idea. I ain't got
Y'all ain't have no good songs that y'all liked?
no songs that we both like. She like a lot of sappy songs.
Yeah.
I mean, I like slow songs, but not sappy.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. This says describe.
She like JQkYCv. Okay. Just thought about that when she did that.
Describe how you be in a relationship. That's pretty vague. All right, so let's say
How you be.
yeah. It's terrible English right now.
Yeah, but it just seems so commonly said.
So give me 2 good things and 1 bad thing that you feel like you have a bad habit of in a relationship. Oh no, 2 good things that you have a good habit in a relationship and 1 bad thing is a bad habit.
One bad habit of mine is not communicating how I feel. I feel like I get a lot better, but I don't say anything immediately when it happens. Mm-hmm. But I don't think you should either, because sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not what it seems like or whatever. So I let it marinate, and I feel like that's my bad habit. Mm-hmm. 2 good habits that I have in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Oh no! Let me change my bad habit. My bad habit is calling you and texting you. I don't feel like I got a good habit of that. I don't treat it like it's urgent.
Okay.
I
think that's a good thing.
It's a good thing?
To me it is, because I feel like it's a good thing where I can tell you I'll call you back and not rush to go call you back, or text you and not rush to that text message. Like, I have to drop everything and do it. I think that's a good thing, because in the past, when I did do that, it was like I was obsessed with talking with that person. It's like, you can give it a break. You can do it. You'll see them later. Right. Don't put so much pressure on it.
Okay.
So
never mind that.
A good thing.
So I guess my bad habit still would be to
communicating how you feel. I don't think that's a good one either, but okay.
I mean, honestly,
that's how you feel.
It's a temporary one, because I don't really know a bad one, but 2 good ones. 2 good things.
You don't like to boast yourself, so this is gonna be hard.
It is.
I can answer some of these for you, but
give me 2. You can give me 2.
You're supportive, caring.
There we go. That's it. Supportive and caring, which is,
those are 2 the same category.
Yeah.
So
supportive.
Supportive and so many good things. Loyal, trustworthy.
Loyal.
Same word.
There you go. Loyal and supportive.
Dependable. It's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So
thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs up in the chat.
Okay. Do you know the definition of a deep conversation?
Deep exploring every subplot. I mean subplot. Subtitle, topic. So in every avenue of a conversation. Of any conversation.
Okay. So for this question is asking, when was the last time you had a deep conversation with someone, FaceTime, phone, or in person? Now, by deep conversation, I want the answer to when was the last time you actually had a conversation with somebody where you opened up something about yourself. It doesn't even mean like you had to never told nobody before. Like, it doesn't have to be a secret, but something you just opened up to somebody else about, or something you felt passionate about and you told somebody and y'all had a nice conversation about it. So something like deep in your consciousness that you was like, I never told anybody else, I only told 2 people, and it became like a huge conversation. So the question is, when was the most recent time? If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense.
Okay, because the way that I'm thinking deep conversations is most of our conversations are, I feel like they're deep conversations.
They are.
So you are the most recent in that perspective. But as far as something that I've said, but it's okay. I have one in mind. I don't know if it's the most recent, but it was like one of those things where it was like I was how I felt about relationships and how I want to be in one. And it was kind of more of just...
That's a good conversation.
Right. And it was just trying to push all my feelings into it just to see where my heart lies in relationships or what I want. And that was with Z.
Z.
Yeah, the only girl we know.
Oh.
Was Z.
And you said all that. Okay, got it. I got it. So this is a 2-parter question. Ooh, double points.
Those are 2 questions.
How do you get over a breakup? That's the first one.
It's hard to say now because I feel like the way that I would deal with it would be I can't say I make videos because that probably messed me up now. I'd be all messed up, couldn't think straight. Talking about it.
Okay.
Just talking about it. Yeah.
Okay. And the second part of the question is, what kind of person are you after a breakup? Are you the person that feels it immediately, gets all your emotions, and then moves to recover probably after the first month? Or are you the person who represses it, I'd say in denial a little, and then make it seem like you're okay, and then eventually you break down?
I think I go through it immediately. It depends on how strong. Obviously, I don't have much to go off of, but even in like high school days, I was immediately on it, and I was constantly trying to figure out exactly what did I do, or what was our problem. Like, that's. I guess at that age, I still was trying to figure out how relationships work and what should be different and what did I lack in or whatever. So yeah, immediately. Okay.
What would you say is a strong coping mechanism? What would you say is your strong coping mechanism when having a breakup, when going through a breakup? Like I guess you just said talking. But is there anything you do for yourself?
I would buy something for myself and say that would have been money I would have been putting into my ex or my girl.
Okay.
You save a lot more money when you're single. Remember that. They say that, then you like realize you're spending the same amount of money. So, nah, I don't believe it. How many questions are there?
21.
21.
I think I'm on 14.
I hope this video is light enough for y'all.
The person
Sorry if it's not. I'll try to brighten it up if it ain't. Or I'll just leave it alone if it is. This episode is brought to you by
Twitter.
Franklin's Folders. You want someone to fold your clothes? Call Franklin at 862-434-6725-8734. I hope that's not a real number.
We're on 19. No, we're on 20.
While we're waiting, check us out on Spotify and Google Play and iTunes. Your second favorite podcast is on every single podcast place you can find it. It's your second favorite podcast with your first favorite group of people. Tune in every Tuesday, 10 a.m.
All right. Next question is,
And we're back.
friends with benefits.
Do I believe in them?
Yes, and not the far benefits that are rated R. Think of the benefits that are just kissing and spending a significant amount of time with that person, but y'all just friends. Y'all stated that y'all just friends, and it doesn't get any farther than that.
I don't believe I can do it.
Okay.
In hindsight, the male part of me thinks that I could, but the real part of me is like, nah, bro, you couldn't really do that. Sounds interesting to go through it though. Sounds relaxing, I guess, to be like with someone you can be like in a relationship with, but not really be together. So you can still mess around with whoever.
Yeah.
Sometimes they kind of make you not to. I mean, make that not a thing as well. But no, I couldn't do it. Is that the question?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Last but not least question. What is hard about dating you?
Dealing with my sense of humor. I always felt like that was the whole thing because I ain't gonna say I don't take a lot of things seriously, but there's just a lot of things that I don't believe I should put my worry on or my sadness towards. You know, it could be a lot worse things to do that, and I treat people that's around me like that as well, that they shouldn't, do that. And sometimes they do need comfort, and I will comfort you, and I will try to assist you the best way I can, but I can't baby you or sympathize with you to the fullest extent, to the point that I'm like, I don't know. Just not that. I just can't do it that much.
All right. That was the last of the Twitter Asks You questions. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I added my own little stuff just because I wanted to spice it up a bit, but,
That was fun.
Yay.
That was fun. Nah, man, I ain't have nothing for you. Maybe next episode we can do something for Miss Jada.
Okay.
Let me know in the chat what y'all want us to do.
In the chat. That's weird. In the chat box.
You're in the chat. Thumbs up in the chat. Leave a like on the video if you can. This video is also on youtube.com/justcallmenico without the T. But how you been, babe? How you been, babe?
It's been a pretty decent day. My mood has been in different lanes.
Right.
So yeah.
You know what? You know how you were talking about the deep conversation? Our last episode, very deep conversation.
Sure was.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I recall it, but it's hard for me to tap back into old energy.
Yeah.
It's like,
You don't
what am I
know.
even mad about?
Right.
It's funny.
It was an interesting episode to watch through as I was editing it.
Yeah. I was in the middle of watching it when I was at the pool.
Oh, really? You said you remember the theme song. Go ahead, try it for me.
Dun, 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 dun. When you're not too busy.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's like a karaoke session.
Trying to waste some time?
Yeah.
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 Okay, when you're not too busy.
Yeah.
Trying to waste some time.
Yeah.
Watched every show. Don't know where to go. Wish time would go by.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want with it. It's not your first and it's not your last. It's your second podcast.
Okay, almost.
Sorry. Second favorite podcast. A show that's just for you.
Just for you.
Second favorite podcast. I'm not doing it for the views.
Doing it for the views.
Second favorite podcast. The show's all over the place.
Hey.
So sit back and relax.
Woo! Your second favorite podcast. Tune in. Tune in. That was nice.
That was it? Oh.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's all I remember. I did it perfectly at the pool. I was perfect. I didn't forget anything, but he put me on the spot. So
it's nice. I hope y'all can sing it at home. Send me a video. Showing everybody else singing it.
Keep your clothes on, ladies.
What?
Oh no. Just trying to pop up some jealousy girlfriend.
That's why I say. That's why I tell people. I make it seem like you're a bad person, but immediately tell people that it's not true.
Yeah.
I just like painting her in that light sometimes.
It's cool.
It's just a funny thing to play with.
I'm gonna just embrace that I'm not this like one person. I'm just versatile with everything. I can't keep my hair together. Can't keep my emotions together. I can't keep a job together because I want to quit every 5 seconds. You know. Can't keep my major.
So it's probably this episode is called Jada Opens Up.
It's just hard. I don't know what to do.
Oh man.
So yeah, end of the semester is coming for school, and I'm so thankful it's almost over. This has not been my hardest semester. My hardest semester had to be when I had to take algebra, and I had a teacher who had a strong Nigerian accent. Yeah, he was a great man though, because he forged my grades so hard.
Some reason when someone says he was a good man, just sounds like he died.
Yeah, that's sad. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
That's sad. I don't know. I'm be sad.
He was a good guy.
Good guy.
I do wonder. I think I said this on the last episode. I wonder where my old teachers are at, like my 5th grade, 6th grade teachers.
To be honest, I think a lot of my teachers are gone.
Ooh, I just wonder if I see them, would I recognize them?
Yeah.
Because you kind of have an idea on how they look, but you're like,
oh yeah, you can do that.
yeah,
I can't do that.
there's only my high school teachers I can, but middle school no, I can't remember. Well, because some of them did come to. Nope, I couldn't remember them. I'm pretty sure it's just weird to think about that. Like I probably walk by them and I'm just like, I don't even recognize you, and they definitely don't recognize me.
Teachers are so important in people's lives, and they don't even get. I guess no, Teacher Appreciation Day. They some parents go all out, and I'm like, y'all are some good people. Good people.
Y'all some good old people.
They spend like $50 gift cards at Target, and wow, y'all are some good people.
Not a sponsor. So I was driving by a school and they had like a little carnival day. I was like, I wish my school had a carnival day like that.
Sound fun.
They had a windmill. It wasn't at the school. It was a big field that they had next to it. It was at a school. It was just a big field that was next to it, and it had the Ferris wheel. That was like the main thing they had there, but everything else was like little games. I was like, dang, how much money in the school system?
Yeah, we had a school that tried to do that. I went to a charter school. It was so corny. Because, all right, this is in Philly, so it was a low poverty school. It was high school, but it was funded. It was a funded school because it was charter, so it was getting more money than the public schools. But they decided to do like this little fair inside the gym. It looked like a fair because they had like games, and then they gave you tickets, and you got a certain amount of tickets based upon your grades.
Ooh.
So if you had like 4 A's, you would get like 20, 30 tickets or something like that. I was like, when I remember it now, it was so corny. I was just walking around in circles doing the same games over and over again. And then I got into that school. I was only there for like 2 months, so I didn't know nobody. So I was just doing everything by myself.
You don't know nobody.
It was crazy, but that just made me think about how schools do try to do the most out of a little bit.
Yeah, I remember being excited about field trips,
Oh yeah.
and it
I
was
didn't have that many, and I'm like, we had a bunch.
yeah. We only ones I remember in school was going to the Atlanta Art Museum,
Georgia Aquarium and Six Flags.
going to the what is it called? It was an African American museum, and I don't know if it was a pop up museum or it had a lot of stuff in there. It was probably the way they set everything up. It made you want to learn those crap.
Ooh.
I said crap, my bad. Diluted, but because the way they had everything, like it was like the thing about like IKEA and just all African American stuff in there. It was set up like that, and it was just you walk around. They had like Malcolm X stuff, Martin Luther King, W.B. Du Bois. Yeah, like they had all of them. You were just like, wow. And they it was a good thing that it just made it look like it was larger than life type thing.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of.
Have you ever been to an Anne Frank? I think it was Anne Frank Museum. I think it was Anne Frank. I just remember going into a museum and they were saying like this is the size space Anne Frank was in, and had pictures of Jewish families. I don't know if it was just like a Holocaust museum or Anne Frank museum. I'm not sure, but it was sad. They had like it dark and sounds coming out of the door. I mean, out of the whatever that is.
Right.
It was sad.
Yeah, those things just that fascinate me and it inspired me to do stuff.
True.
After that, but yeah, field trips was a fun thing to do. I looked forward to it, but I remember in 5th grade we kept getting in trouble so much. It was kind of transition to things that we did like recess. She was like taking recess away from us, and then when middle school came, I remember people was like, "Well, I miss recess," and I was like, "They took it away from us." Second part of the year, so I didn't. I just kind of got used to not having recess at this point. Or if we did, it was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember they was talking about that in our school. Like we got this whole yard and we can't have no type of outside activity. I was like, this is 7th grade. This is not high school yet. Why can't we just go outside?
Can't go outside.
It's crazy.
PE quickly turned in my recess.
Yeah.
You gave me a basketball and a goal. I was happy.
Hoop is life.
Hoop is life. All through high school. That's it.
I hated and liked the gym class because I did get a lot of attention, but I hated the attention at the same time.
What attention?
Because it was inappropriate attention.
Oh.
It's like I used to get bullied, but it was in a flirtatious way. Like boys would pick me up, and they would be it'd be so annoying.
Yeah.
Boys would just pick me up, and then
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
But it was crazy. But I remember in 8th grade, before I moved here, we had this one trip to the Philadelphia Zoo. And we all still had to wear our uniforms. So, and then there was 2 different schools that were there. So they tried to do like this little gang rival thing. And I'm like, do y'all realize we only like 15 or 14?
Yeah, no. I do remember
like
those.
14 and y'all acting out like this is gang territory. It's the freaking zoo.
I do.
Childish.
We did the same thing we went to a museum, and I don't remember the other school it was, but apparently we knew it was another school.
Yeah.
And we were like, there was on the other side of the street, and we tried to act like, what is this?
They got into so many fights that day. They was like, y'all ain't never going anywhere ever again. We ain't taking y'all nowhere because of that.
Oh, we didn't really.
It was crazy.
Them, but we just,
they fought.
Yeah,
it was crazy, but there was a lack of chaperones, so we all just dispersed by ourselves. I was like, ain't no chaperones? Well, let's do it. They was like, everybody meet at such and such time, such and such place for food. I was like, oh, okay.
That's crazy. Chaperone was a funny word to me.
Yeah, I wanted to be in my mind, I always was like, I want to be a chaperone parent one day, ruin my child's life. You know?
I was hoping that my mom and my dad never wanted to be, and I was glad that they did it because I didn't like.
I kind of did want my mom, but because everybody else's mom was pretty cool.
Yeah,
like my mom to be there. My mom probably be mean.
Most of the time, whoever's chaperone was, their kid was bad. So you always hear
Or
them
just hard-headed.
stop. You know better. Every single
Acting
time.
out in front of your friends. This is how you act in class?
No, it's all that.
This how you be in class? Sadness.
Every time I had to watch my friends getting in trouble by their mom because she wanted to be a chaperone.
Yep. Should have hid that letter under this.
Yeah, should have. Anyone that want to participate and be a chaperone for our trip. This has been a good episode, babe. We have 46 minutes in, and
Because I'm great. I'm a great host.
let's not lie to the audience.
Shame on you for not having nothing prepared.
Our most views or most listens on our podcast is on iTunes.
That's great.
I think we have 100 and something plays.
That's great. People like listening to us.
Yeah, but I just wonder, like, how are you finding me? Like, I don't.
They're probably just scrolling through.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool if somebody was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna listen to new podcasts." Podcasts.
That's great. Kind of makes me feel important.
Yeah, y'all need to come over to YouTube.
My purpose in life is to help everyone.
But I just wonder if it's like sometimes an accidental play.
Yeah,
Just
I hope not.
No.
I'll be sad.
Give us a 5-star rating on iTunes.
You're so warm. Jeez, my feet are on 0. So we had a viewer who came in, and she realized why I always wear a blanket in this house.
Oh,
Because it's always freezing in here. She's like,
it's pretty good today, right? Or am I just hot?
you just hot.
What the heck? I'm figuring out that I'm warm-blooded? Is it warm-blooded?
I don't know what
I
it's
think
called.
cold-blooded means you're cold, and that's why you can deal with the heat. It's kind of like nearsighted and farsighted type thing. It took me a long time to understand that concept. So if you're nearsighted, you can't see far away? I'm like, what the heck?
It's what it means.
Right, but I didn't.
You're
it didn't
nearsighted, you can see what's in front of you. If
It just
you're
didn't
farsighted.
register in me.
So
like
if you're
that.
cold-blooded, that means your blood is cold and that you are always cold.
I'm always cold.
So you're cold-blooded.
No, I'm
Oh,
warm-blooded.
you're warm-blooded because you're always hot and you want to be cold. Got it. Got it.
But I thought they said mammals are not warm-blooded; they're cold-blooded. No,
knows?
maybe that's vice versa. I
We're
don't
all
know.
distorted. Animals.
Vice versa.
I don't know. People be like, you need to drink more milk.
You want to
That's
name
why
my
you
kid
cold."
vice versa?
No, I want to name my child Simba.
Wait, hold on. Let's have twins and call one vice, another one versa.
It's ugly.
You would agree
I was
to
just
that.
talking about that with my cousin,
Vice
my
versa?
mom, about my cousins having twins. I was like, I would be terrified. She's not giving natural birth, but I would be giving natural. I'd be so scared.
Shoot me up. We named my son Vice and my daughter Versa. Vice and Versa Wilson. Gosh, they got to be famous at this point.
They should be
Vice versa.
famous tennis players.
Yep. Well, now we just sound like we're trying to be like Venus and Serena.
That's where I got it from.
Yeah,
It has
I
a
guess.
nice ring to it.
Vice and versa. They could be hoopers.
Is it rain or rhyme? Like rhyme.
Who?
If they say it has a nice rain to it, is it rain?
This has a nice ring to it.
Oh. Sheesh.
Rain is like a shoot. Somebody holding something for a long time. It's a rain. And then obviously rain is raindrops.
Oh.
Raindrops are
Why
falling.
does snow fall
on my
with
head.
raindrops?
Raindrops are falling on my head.
When day breaks, who gonna fix it?
Did he say when night falls, who's gonna pick them up?
No.
See, like one just kind of missing there.
Yeah. If the number 2 pencil is the most used pencil in the world, why is it number 2? You know, those black pencils are pretty cool. I like those.
Talk about the ones that just have like the gold lettering on it.
Yeah, and it's just all black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the ones that look like that with like yellow, and then it make it look like an original pencil. Like, I don't know why. It's just so funny how we like symbolize things, but like the heart is, was the little.
You did
It-
this the last podcast.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we have gone 35 episodes,
Yeah.
and I probably repeated myself maybe only twice on each episode. I would have thought. Main thing I be thinking of the podcast, I'm just gonna say the same thing because I don't change my mind about stuff. It expands, but it doesn't change. Life, life is full of opportunities, and opportunities is full of life. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a raisin in the sun.
You put a grape in the sun, it turns into a raisin.
No, there's another significance to it. I just can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Already burnt, and you put it in the sun.
no, it's something resembling how it dries. I don't know. Maybe you should watch the movie.
Raisin in
Maybe
the
you'll
Sun. I
understand.
seen Raisin in the Sun movie.
Oh, for real?
I don't remember detail.
I looked it up on Spark Notes. I cheated.
I remember laughing about my laughing at one of my teachers, and it was like, don't be looking this stuff on Spark Notes. I was like, what is Spark Notes?
Mm-hmm.
And I looked it up like, you just made it easier for me. I didn't know that existed.
Like my math teacher, he said, don't look it up on the algebra something. I was like, I didn't even know what that was, but all right. I got you.
You be telling on yourself. You ever play Cool Math?
Yeah. I didn't know about, you asked that question too. I didn't know about Cool Math till I moved to the big Georgia.
To the down south city of Atlanta. We down here. I know I talked about this, but I get tired of listening to people that's from like the West Coast. They ain't never been to Georgia. Always like, oh, we're down here in Atlanta. It's like, what? Why do you think everybody talks like that? Now we got like a little slang like that, but ain't ain't us. Ain't all of us.
I bet that Cardi B's child is gonna be so confused. She got a Caribbean and Hispanic side of the family with a huge New York accent and a Hispanic accent, and then a father with a down south accent. I would be so confused. Like, who am I going to sound like?
It can happen. With us, you got like your family got the Philly accent, and then we got the Southern.
Y'all barely talk Southern. Y'all have some.
We are.
When your mother and your grandmother get together, then I hear it.
Our sentence structure is very Southern.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be funny with a Philly accent.
I don't want my child talking.
That'd be fire. But the sad thing is, if I hang around your family long enough, I pick up the accent.
Yeah, you probably won't. I mean, you probably will. You probably will, but I'm saying you probably won't hang out with my family long enough, so it won't happen.
That's funny to say that. Talking about, you know what? If I work hard enough, I'll probably make it. Yeah, you probably won't. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, babe. You should write that down in your joke book. You got at least a page filled.
Okay.
If you could pick any job career besides the one you're working on, what would you pick?
If I wasn't afraid of heights, I'd be an astronaut. Yeah. I was gonna say if I knew better math, but yeah, we'll just stick with that.
Okay, that sounds fun.
That's cool. Or a firefighter. That sounds fun too.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think. What would I would want to be, I don't know,
a magician.
I wish honestly it'd be a cool thing to just know.
I love magicians. I want to get a good one at my baby's party. I think I'm just going to have a whole Harry Potter theme party and a magician can just be there. That'd be cool. That'd be so fun.
Just be a magician.
Outside in the yard. It's too bad my birthday's in January.
Be honest with you. What I would love to do is my son's like 5 or 6. I think 6 is a cool number. I mean, a cool age to do it. As a Harry Potter themed. And like all the kids that come over, we have robes for them. And then you could put the hat on them and see where they're going to be at. And then we could dress them in as such.
Living room. Kitchen. articulate place.
This one feels like you should be in the kitchen.
But where to put you? Yard!
Backyard! Yeah!
I'm so sad.
You know they got a hat that actually does it. It's like 50, 60, 80. I don't know. It's on Amazon.
Let me tell you this now.
Okay.
I don't like the real things that come from the movie because it takes out the imagination of it.
What?
If it put in reality, then I'm just going to see the mechanics of it. No. That's why I don't watch movies that are sci-fi or fantasy or a lot of imagination gets taken out. That's why I don't watch the how it's made stuff. Because I like to stay in the imagination.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
Not saying I don't want the wands. I will take those wands. But if it's like the house elves, no. No. I don't want a doll that's sitting there talking.
I'm gonna show you the video of the hat.
Okay.
But I think of like stuff like that or memorabilia. Mm-hmm. I think of stuff like that as putting me in the world.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just having that little the Tommy screwdriver. It's like, oh, it's like I took something out of my favorite show and put it here. Mm-hmm. I got a skateboard that I'm eventually gonna put together. It looks like auto skateboard. It's like taking.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You don't think about
but you
that
have
like that.
tangible things.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter's there's limited tangible things because it's mostly controlled by magic.
Right. So you wouldn't want in like the owl sculpture?
The owl sculpture.
Yeah, sculpture. The owl, the Harry's owl. I don't know his name.
Oh, Hedwig.
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't want that?
What is it doing?
It just sits there. It's like my pops.
No.
No? That's cool. It's a cool looking thing though.
I'm sure.
Or like the Hogwarts castle. You wouldn't want one of those?
Where am I putting it?
I don't know, somewhere.
Oh, you know, like how people have those
Decorations.
boats.
Yeah, something like that.
I would take that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like a one that stands up this high.
Yeah,
just,
I would take that.
Boy, it just looks. Stuff like that just looks cool.
Yeah.
Like
put it in a glass.
the one
case.
thing though, that they got like they call them bombshells of the Flash. They had those, but I just can't see myself spending $100 some dollars on one of those.
What are bombshells?
They're just like sculptures, nice, high quality sculptures.
Oh, okay. My gauges are acting up. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. But they're cool. I'm sorry, y'all. I just been burping and yawning. But yeah, that'd be cool to get some Hogwarts. Some of that stuff is just interesting. But the thing is, I guess that's just how I cope. I mean, how I adapt things I like. Like, I like NASCAR, so I get the helmet. And it makes me feel like I'm part of whatever I like. And that's interesting. It makes you get distant once you start getting stuff. That's cool. It's cool how totally different we feel about the same thing.
Yes. Very funny.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you done or something?
Am I done?
Yeah, done talking?
I mean, I don't know if there's another conversation that was going to come up. But
so, okay. So to pick your brain on that, if you go to Universal, was it Universal? It's Universal. Go to Universal and go to Harry Potter World. You wouldn't want to do that?
that's not Disney? Oops.
No, it's not.
Okay, I said Disney on the last one.
Yeah,
but,
I noticed that when we was talking about Disneyland, you said Harry Potter. I'm like,
yeah, I
nah.
didn't mean to do that. No, that's a totally different ballgame because it's. I feel like some of that's because I don't have it. A lot of it is.
Oh, because you don't own it. You're just going to
there's a lot of
experience
mechanics that went into making that look real.
Uh-huh.
Some of it might take me out of it because I'm like, okay, that's not how it went in the movie. That's not how it goes in the movie. But I'll still appreciate and enjoy the environment.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I wonder if you can relate to that. A lot of times, if I get something that does come out of a show or whatever, a movie I like, I want it to be as real as possible. Even when I make stuff, I want it to feel or look real as possible. The same idea when I had for my Gang Beast belt. I want it to feel like a belt. If not, it will take me out of the whole fascination that I have about it. So, like, say I get something that's like, shoot, can't think of nothing. What other shows do I like?
Are you saying something that's gonna make you distant from it?
Yeah, like if I get something and that doesn't operate how I think it should, or it doesn't look or feel like it did, it'll take me out of it. It make me feel like that whole thing is not real.
Yeah.
It's just cool to see stuff that I watched real life, like Marty McFly off of Fast and Furious, off Back to the Future, Back to the Future, the shoes. First of all, the price is ridiculous. And, some people say it's just a cool thing to take pictures with, but not really to own because you wouldn't really wear them.
Yeah.
So that would take me out of it because it's just not practical. It's just something to show off. And I guess in some ways that's cool, but like I wouldn't want some of these pops if it didn't mimic them the close. Like that's why I don't like Sonic. Like, he doesn't really look like Sonic. He looks like a bug-eyed kind of person. But go ahead. It does that. Can you kind of relate to that?
I feel like that's what I said.
Okay. I didn't know that. That's why that was me trying to, understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Interesting. We're going to go to Harry Potter World one day, though. We will. I could guarantee that.
If we are going, we're getting married after that, so.
Oh, really?
I'm not just going to go there with anybody. That's me seriously opening up my heart to somebody. Geeking out 100%. That's like eating crabs in front of you.
That was such a random thing to say about that.
Not crab legs, but blue crab. All that junk in there.
So
I go ham on those.
I may sound crazy saying this, and
You be crazy.
on the crab part, the actual head, you eat that part too?
Not the shell. No.
You crack it open though.
Yeah.
And what's inside?
What's in the left and the right is the meat. So yes.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is in the middle. Goes dipped in the water in the trash.
So we don't eat the head.
Nope.
I just wondered.
Yeah, y'all don't have a lot of blue crab out here.
No.
In Philly, we do that for sport.
It's very seasonal here.
Yes, it is.
Because we get
And
it shipped.
I hate it.
I hate it.
We're straight from Baltimore, so I mean, not straight from, but close to. So it's like, you need some crabs, go to Baltimore. It's
You ever
only
been
a
to New
30-minute
Connecticut?
drive.
You ever been to New Connecticut?
No.
No. It's got some good crab subs, crab po' boys.
Wait, the buffet, did they have some there when you went to that buffet in Florida?
No. They had crab legs.
Yeah.
But they didn't have
That's
like...
probably where I'm going to go. I'm trying to finesse my cousin to get to, we can go half on the buffet.
Yeah, because both of y'all be paying like $40.
For two?
Yeah.
Dang.
So it'd be 80 total.
Right.
I looked at the doggone bill. I was like, why did we come here? Didn't know it was that much.
Yeah. I feel so bad. I wonder how much they throwing in the trash every day.
What? The crab legs? Don't people eat it so fast? I don't think they throw away anything but the shells. Because every time they come out steaming.
Crazy.
Just be punking them things. A whole line is
eat a
wrapped. Yeah.
I eat a lot.
But I like the shrimp. Popcorn shrimp.
After a while, it all tastes like rubber.
Red shrimp.
I'm eating a tire.
Lemon shrimp. Salt shrimp. Grilled shrimp. Sauteed shrimp.
It's crazy.
Forrest Gump reference if y'all didn't know.
Oh. Took me a minute.
He was just naming all these shrimps.
Yeah, I went to the Bubblegum Shrimp restaurant in New York.
How was it?
Wasn't what I expected. They had like the run Forrest run and stop Forrest stop for the waiters and waitresses to stop and go.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, it was just like there was no significance. The food was
okay.
Okay. It was okay. That was it. And then I was still hungry after, but my cousin she was trying to, like, we're walking around in New York. Why would you try and save your food? Just eat it. And I'm like, I'm hungry. So you gonna eat it or no?
See, that's the thing. Like, when I go to New York, I don't want to carry anything.
Yeah.
I want to still take video. I don't know why I'm acting like I can't take a video with my phone, but I like having that camera in my hand. But that's it.
Hopefully.
I don't want to be holding bags.
If we go together, hopefully you won't be scared to go to Harlem or Brooklyn.
Why would I be scared?
I don't know. Some people, when they hear that, they get scared.
I just I've seen good parts of Harlem and Brooklyn.
Speaking of traveling, we still supposed to be going on that trip with your friends, and I'm like,
to Thailand?
Yeah.
When? Next year?
Yeah.
Why you don't want to go?
No, of course. Yeah.
Tell them to change it to Vancouver.
They don't
want to do Ontario.
That. They don't want to do
I
that.
love to go to Ontario.
That was their plans. We can't tell them to change.
Let's go to Ontario. Come on. Elijah, I know he'll be like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
So.
But Aaliyah seems like she's pre-planning for it and already saying I'm gonna do this really early. She wants everybody to do everything really early.
So we going? I don't mind.
If we have the means to go, we will go. Yes. Okay. But I'm like, if we suppose we already planned it, then yeah, we'll probably go.
If we have the memes, we'll go. So send us your best memes.
It is to be out there anyway. I know that plane ride is gonna be ridiculous. I don't even like being on a plane for 2 hours. I think you told me it was like $250. That's not bad. I don't even like being on a plane for 2 hours though. So let alone I don't even know how long that ride is.
You don't like to be on a plane for 2 hours?
I can't. I put myself to sleep so hard because I don't want to deal with it.
What's wrong? Why you don't like?
I'm afraid of heights. My ears start to pop, and then I just have so many. Like it's going down. The plane's going down. The plane is going down.
I hate the feeling that like something comes over me, but I don't think
That's why I just put myself to sleep. I shut up. I don't know how I did that plane ride to Hawaii. I don't know how I did it. I don't know what happened.
Hawaii.
I don't know. But even when I'm going to Philly, I put myself to sleep.
I put myself to sleep.
I even stay up all night, so I know I'm going to go to bed.
I even stay up all night, so I can go to sleep.
Okay.
That's good, though. I want to see how it feels to be on a plane. I never been on a plane.
I know. I'll be your first. It'll be nice.
If it ain't first, then your last.
After that, you not going to forget me.
Think so?
I hope not.
You think so? I might be like bringing you up just like I bring anybody. Like, oh yeah, I did go. I
had this one girl where I went on a plane with for the first time. Where'd y'all go? Just Thailand.
What's to Thailand? Thailand. Okay, then I guess we can wrap it up.
Yeah, take us home, Nikki.
All right, y'all. Do me a favor and go to iTunes, go to Google Play, and go to Spotify and subscribe to all those places and leave a 5-star rating on them iTunes or Apple Podcasts. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like on this video as well. I greatly appreciate that too. And if you obviously like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I think Shada might say something.
Yeah. If you like the question demo, make sure you comment below and say do it again. Because we'll do it again.
Do it again. Don't do it again. Woohoo.
All you got to do is say do it again. And I don't know what you're talking about.
All right.
Bye.
Do it again. And we'll see you next time. I
need some snacks.